your article of clothing is polyester, which a great deal of our clothes are, if we're buying in the synthetic space, it takes up to 200 years for it to break down in the landfill. So your clothing will outlive you. And when it does break down, it will break down into small microplastics. Breaks down into a plasticky mush. And then eventually the plasticky mush breaks down into smaller pieces of plasticky mush and ends up in our waterways, it gets back into the life cycle of life. And then it can end up being consumed. For example, if it gets into a waterway and then it's eaten by a fish, and then we eat the fish, it's making its way back into your body. And there's more and more studies coming out right now about the impact of buildup of microplastics in our body. And those microplastics don't just come in from clothing in landfills, they also come in from clothing shedding. And something we don't think about, because anything small that we can't see that's going on, we generally don't put a lot of thought into. But as we wear synthetic clothing, it does shed, because the little fibers that make up the weaving of the clothes, you actually can rub against things, and over time they wear off, and then you breathe those in. And so they're getting into your body and building up all over. They're finding microplastics all over, right, inside of us. And there's more and more growing concern about the long-term impacts of that and how it's impacting our overall health. In order to be a great leader and truly build phenomenal teams, you also have to be realistic about people's weaknesses, again, which we all have. And so I think that if a really great leader is going to be able to inspire their people to take part in the team and produce in a way that even takes them layers up, right? Where they're producing at one level, and then a great leader can help them to produce 2 or 3 levels higher. Now, most people work well under encouragement. So a truly great leader is an encouraging visionary. They can communicate their overall vision in a way that gets their team members excited and happy to come to work and contribute, again, at higher levels than maybe they're even used to.
And yes, knowing that certain people respond better to praise and others need the unvarnished truth, or however you want to describe it, doesn't mean that you're lying to praise people who haven't earned praise. But I do think there's a balance to be had somewhere in between with most people.
Yeah.
I think, anyway. Now, having said that, there's also never going to be one size fits all. You can't just treat everyone the same. As unfair as that sounds, it's definitely not unfair.
Yeah. That's the challenge that keeps leaders getting up every day and keeps us trying to think of other ways to connect and grow, and keeps life interesting. So
certainly does that. Yeah.
I think it's very important for anybody that's getting into a leadership position or starting a company or whatever it might be, is when the days get hard or it feels like those lessons are piling up, to feel like, oh, they must be doing something wrong. Well, depending on what it is. But the number one thing is having lessons is completely normal, and it's part of the experience. If you're doing anything that's going to challenge you, or you're trying to deliver a project of any sort, you're going to have those challenges, and it's totally normal and fine, and everyone else is experiencing them as well. The number one differentiator between successful people is grit. It's not necessarily natural inclinations or even intelligence, but grit. Grit is what stands people apart, and the ability to persevere through challenges as they come up.
Yeah, which I guess is harder to do if there aren't any challenges, right?
That's right.